Ever considered leaving Illinois? If you have, a new study says you are not alone.
A survey out of the U of I Springfield found while more people feel the state is moving in the right direction this year compared to years past, most still feel Illinois is going down the wrong road. WCNI3's Gabrielle Franklin joins us now from the Capitol Newsroom. So, Gabrielle, tell us, why are people feeling this way?
Well, Jennifer, the campus's research office surveyed a little more than 1,000 voters in Illinois. And while those voters approve of Governor Pritzker, their views on the economy and state government have them wanting to pack up and hit the road.
I've only recently thought about moving out of the state because of the situation, the way the state is.
We have left, and the only reason why we came back is family.
These Illinois voters aren't the only ones thinking about fleeing the state. A study done by the Research Center at UIS found that 61% of people surveyed have considered moving out of Illinois in the past year. But researchers say it's just a thought for many.
When we look at the data, we actually ask folks about action related to leaving the state. And when you actually look at those actions, like applying for jobs out of state, applying for housing, it's actually really low. It's single digits.
Results of the survey showed only 28% of people polled said Illinois is headed in the right direction. That's twice as many as last year, but still only reaching the approval of about 3 out of 10 people. The survey highlighted good news for the governor.
We also saw that Governor Pritzker has a fairly solid approval rating at 59%. We're talking his first term, though. First year of his first term.
Some we spoke with say he still has a lot to prove after the honeymoon phase of his term is over.
In my opinion, it's going to make things worse because he comes up with new taxes and he's taxing the crap out of us. And I run a business for 32 years and I can't take it no more.
No, he has not helped. not as much as he had promised from the get-go. He hasn't done what he said he was going to do.
The survey also revealed other habits of voters, including what they think about the graduated income tax proposal. Those results are set to be released sometime in the near future. Jennifer?
Gabrielle, thank you. The survey collected data from voters in every area of the state. The study shows 29% of people who took the survey in Cook County. Only 24% of survey takers in counties surrounding Cook are satisfied with the way the state is headed. And 29% of people downstate say the state is on the right track. The governor says data centers are the future of the economy. He and other lawmakers are promoting a new tax incentive for building them here in Illinois. Now, a data center is a facility that houses an organization's IT operations and equipment, as well as where it stores and manages its data. The measure allows an exemption from sales tax for data centers who have or plan to make a $250 million investment in Illinois.
We have new details now.